Hey everyone, welcome back to the stream. We are here. It is a Saturday, August 9th, 2025. We're in a 1v1 lobby versus user 001, who for the longest time I thought was Coochie, but after seeing them both on at the same time, I realized they were not the same person. So we're going to jump right into it. It is the morning time. I'm working on my second cup of coffee. Usually I think I play a little bit better in the morning, so we're here for it. Hopefully you guys are too. Let me know where you're watching from, what you want to see more of. We're going to be popping in and out of different games, so if y'all want to see some 8v8, some small team games, let me know. Some replay reviews. I've got some things in the works. Trying to get a match or a video scheduled with Below Deer, just going over the BPL finals, so that should be dropping sooner than later. Also got some more co-casting to do and finish up casting those BPL games, but for now we're just going to play some games. So I'm not sure what the best part of this map to spawn on there. I've been going back and forth. Let me move my microphone over a little bit. This is kind of in the way. Okay, O is working. Randomly, O stopped working on my computer or on my keyboard the other day, so it seems to be there. Back in action. I do like playing ARM on this map. I think they have better tools once you get into the T2 phase of the game. Which this map tends to go. It's a very defensive map. I don't think pushing is terribly strong on this map. I gotta shake out the nervousness, right? You can't lose OS. What is OS? Let me fix this again. There we go. That's better. All right. I'll try my best to narrate. I know I don't really do a good job of talking through the match and whatnot, but I'll try my best to say what I'm thinking. What's going on in the match, what the next moves are, but we're just gonna play standard. It's user 001, who's pretty strong, by the way. He's got a pretty aggressive style, I'd say. So we'll try our best to... Oof, this is gonna be rough, actually. It's still very early for me. I've been waking up though, so we'll see how we do. We're just gonna open pretty standard here. I'm gonna go 2 ticks first, just to kind of get across the map and get a feel for what's coming our way, and then we're just gonna do our best to expand. So I've been going back and forth on the best way where to send your commander on this map. I do like sending it along the right side. It feels pretty safe, but you know, you can always be sniped. That can happen in these matchups. So wind is dying. I guess we'll have to go for a solar after that lab finishes. 1, 2, something like this. So we'll go 2 ticks, 2 cons, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we're not stalling energy just yet. I'm waiting to see what wind's doing. If it continues to go down, which it doesn't. Hey, Eureka. Good to see you, man. Yeah, we have to add on a few more winds here, actually, so.
Need power.
Yeah, wind's continuing to go down, so we gotta make a solar here. And get a feel for where our man is at. So he's not at the forward spawn, which I guess is good. It's a little more defensive to spawn back here, despite... Yeah, there we go. So I found the con. And yeah, I see all his ticks coming out, so... it's good we have a bit of initiative. Oh shit, I guess not. And we'll get our radar up. Okay, here come the pawns. Wind is going back down and we're reclaiming a solar. Not ideal, but it happens. I think I have enough to defend against this. We'll see. Gotta find the 2 pawns that are over here somewhere. I guess he ran them up the mountain. They're right there. And we gotta get this con turret up because we have a decent amount of income now, so. And then soon enough, we'll get our commander moving out. So do I want a second LLT here? I think I kind of do, to be honest. Okay, there's a pawn over here somewhere, actually. And this is kind of... I did lose track of it, so that's unfortunate. And we'll just make another LLT here. There he is. I found him. Thought you could escape. Get another con out. Hopefully I can snipe this con. Yeah, that worked. If I'm not mistaken, he likes to... Oh, shit. That's a lot of units. Jesus. Oh, that's not good. Fuck. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna see how many defenses he actually has over here with this tick. Maybe I can push through that lane. Apparently not, so... And he's got 3 LLTs there, so... Actually, I might make a couple of rocket bots here. And I need to get another con turret out. So he has this island, which isn't the worst thing in the world. I wonder why I can't see his units over here, actually. It's kind of strange. And I got to be wary of something happening here soon. So I might actually go air here real fast. So let me just do this. I'm gonna go gunships actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scout, and then like 10 of these, 2 of those. All right. And I should be expecting some kind of air transition here soon, so we'll see how this shakes out. And we'll just reclaim the lab soon enough. But wind's going back up, which is good. Gotta pull these rocket bots back. I'll send a couple of pawns over here to escort these. And yeah, there we go. So we got a LLT coming up.
Low power.
And now that this is finished, we can go for the vehicle lab.
Aircraft spotted. Air transport detected.
I need to go back into air because he has figs. Oh, goodness gracious. That is not good. What are you doing, guy? Okay, I think we have enough figs to come out of here. And we can just go back into medium tanks for a bit, and then we'll think about a transition to T2 vehicles. But I'm just going to keep my figs over my commander to kind of help protect them. I'll get another LLT up, or anti-air turret up over here. And I need to get this back up. That was a little sloppy, but whatever. Okay, we'll go T2 soon enough. I should have made a few more air scouts, actually. Yeah, we'll do that now, actually. We'll just go T2. Feel pretty comfortable right now. We'll just bring our commander back, actually. I don't really want to risk anything here. Oh, I lost my res bots. That's not good. I mean, lightning tanks are pretty good against blitzes, so we'll see how this fares out here.
You're low on power.
I guess I win? I don't know. How well are your D-guns here? Let's see. Yeah, okay. GG.
Destroyed. Battle.
Yeah, GG. Wow. So I think that kind of demonstrates that like pushing on this map is pushing on T1 can be a bit of a blunder. Just because of like how defensive it is, obviously. Like you go through these, like I say, if you go around the left side, like it's obviously like this really long rush distance, so I have time to prepare and get units in position. If you push through mid, I guess you kind of run through the same issue. You have to come through like an even more narrow choke point, like between those two mountain ranges to come onto my side of the map where like all my mexes are and stuff. So I could be totally wrong. Maybe pushing on T1 is like strong if you can get like a forward lap and make some thugs and you can like excuse me, push through that choke point. Maybe there's an argument to be made for going for that position, but I really think going like T2 armed vehicles on that map is pretty strong. So it's another map we can play on. I haven't played Canis River in a while. It could be a fun map. I like doing a 2-mech spawn there and being really aggressive, but I'm not sure how user actually plays. We'll try it. I don't really mind losing OS to him. I mean, he's definitely been improving, so. Yeah, Eureka chimes in. Games seem to always go to a stalemate. Yeah, and I'd have to agree. So that just kind of makes me think that teching is a little better on that map. It's like once you have your T2 economy up, you have a lot more options in terms of like amphibious units, right? You have more quality air units you can go into. That can actually like end the game. So that's just my take on the map. We'll see. I'll play another one. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream so far. If you can, hit the like button. If you're new here, welcome. Do a lot of 1v1 bar stuff, so hope you're here for it. And yeah, glad you could join us. So we're going into the next game. Canis River. I'm not sure really how he likes to open on this map. He could do vehicles on the high ground. So, which kind of is weak. This open is a little bit weak against that, so I'm not sure. It's a bit of a gamble. I don't know. I don't really necessarily think I have to gamble against user, but I do like this open. I think he get a lot. He sees a lot of tempo. It's just a follow up. I think I need a little bit of practice on, so we'll do our best. But we're gonna go for it here. We're gonna do the 2-mech spawn. I guess, you know, considering where I'm gonna expand with my commander, I think it might be a little better to like spawn here. We'll see. Let's get the farthest we can get away from this mechs here. Yeah, so we'll do that. Oh, Flying Duck, good to see you, man. Eureka says, I feel like I should start working on getting to that stalemate point. Maybe I'm projecting, but that's how I like to play. Like, I think about maps in terms of like, okay, how do I split this map in half and go T2, right? And it's not like, oh, how can I like kill my opponent straight away at like any point in the game? So maybe that's costing me OS in some regard. Against different players, maybe I should like change it up or approach it differently, but by and large I just think of myself as like a macro player, right? You know, how do I split the map in half, get mines up, get a few LLTs here and there, and then take the game to T2 and see what happens, because I think really the game kind of develops and like you get more skill expression in the T2 part of the game. So that's just my take on it. If you think you're better at decision making or you have stronger macro than your opponent, then like why aren't you like trying to draw the game out to a longer position, right? So we're not stalling quite yet. Wind is at the minimum. If we start stalling, we'll make a solar here. Actually, I think I might have to do it, to be honest. We'll see. Maybe I just do four wins. Ah, there it goes. We'll see. It might stop going up and then go back to 4, and we're just going to be in this really awkward position. So we're just going to go this 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Something like that, I think. We'll go 2 more wins. We'll see. Can I get this? Wind's going back down, which is not ideal. Yeah, we're going to have to go for a solar here. There we go, 79. So we're drawing the right amount of energy, which is good. All right, we got 200 metal to spend, so... And wind's going back up, which is really nice. What are you doing? That's the path you want to take, dude? Okay, so he's not, I don't think he's, obviously he's not playing vehicles from up here on the high ground, so we're in an okay spot. Wind is really strong. I might just do this and see what happens. Oh, he is on the high ground. Okay. Okay, I don't think we're gonna get up there, so we'll try a little bit longer. And then we're gonna expand with our commander here pretty soon. So we're just gonna finish that. We'll get a radar up. Oh, you're just gonna give me that? Okay. And then we'll come in for the backstab. We'll see how well this works.
Low power.
Okay, that was some good defense, to be honest, so... Okay, nothing's on my radar right now, which is okay. I think am I being a little too greedy with the build power considering the position I'm in? I don't really need to. Okay, he's moving his commander out, which is actually kind of good for me, so might actually try and sneak out one more con. Okay, we're gonna step in front of these pawns and get that kiting going on, which is good for us. I need to get another tick over here to kind of scout for vision. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Things are going okay. We're balancing our eco pretty well. We've got another pawn to harass over here on the other side. Maybe we go down here. And we've got units kind of out of position. Oh shit, okay. And I think we might be able to get out of this one, so. Okay, so we know there's a big army over here somewhere, and I'm in a good position right now, so we need to stop resing and start reclaiming. Okay, so you come back here. I don't have a radar here. That is unfortunate. And it looks like, okay, so I needed 2 ticks over here. You come over here. We need to get our radar up. A few more res bots, I guess. Ah, we lost our scouting tick. Okay. Ah, okay, I missed that one. It's not good. Oh boy.
Enemy commander destroyed.
GG.
Battle ended.
Eureka asks, do pawns and grunts shoot through each other like incisors do? I don't believe so, which can be like this really big drawback when you're actually in those like pawns versus incisors or grunts versus incisors matchup, because it's like they want to ball up and move around and you need to spread out to shoot efficiently, right? So it's a bit like it can put you in a really bad position. Looks like user tapped out, so just gonna make myself boss. Hey, Sash is here. And I did challenge one of those DME boys to, or excuse me, APM guys to a best of 7. I don't see them here in the lobby, so. Ooh. All right, here we are in 8v8. I think I might jump in this. Let's see where this is going on here. 17 minutes. This could be over fairly quickly, so I'm going to join the queue. Let's rejoin the game and see where this is at. Yeah, so that 2-mex open, it's got some good advantages. Hey, Rowan Morris. Good to see you, man. I guess obviously the biggest disadvantage is you're just not doing a 3-mex spawn, so you're
Battle
behind
started.
economically, like immediately. So you have to like get some damage. The advantages are like you're closer to your opponent, so if you're doing this like aggro style, the rush distance is shorter. And if you notice, I went pawn first to kind of front load the movement time. So you go 2 pawns, 2 ticks, right? So you can like get them across the map because ticks obviously have a much higher movement speed. You're closer to that energy reclaim. So when you go resbot first, it like immediately starts reclaiming for you. And there's quite a bit of reclaim right there. Whereas some of the other spots, like farther back, all the energy reclaim is along the riverbank, right? So if you're spawning farther back, it takes a little bit longer for your resbot to really start like cooking. So any other advantages? Maybe I don't want to say the commander travel path because you can do that in like pretty much any position on that map. You can expand with your commander, which is pretty strong just because there's all these 3-mech spots all around. So, but yeah, that's that. It's probably not really good. I'm not even like, and I think it's a kind of hard countered by spawning in that back corner and then going vehicles. Maybe if you do like a Nomex pawn open, just because there's some energy reclaim there, you might be able to get a decent amount of damage, but it seems a bit gambly. I don't really like gambling against players that I think I'm better than, so maybe that's a little unnecessary, but damn, X Factor's so good, man. He's already on T2 air, not even T2 mexes, so I've been seeing more and more of this actually in team games, people just going kind of T2 air, but I don't really like this position. C3PO's got his fusion up, he's got a really nice T2 army, and he's got his anti-air here, so we'll have to see how this shakes out. But there's okay, X Factor is going for the atomic bomber, but our man Cluster Flux is on T2 mexes, not, and he has his fusion ups. Yeah, so does red team have an advantage here? It's kind of hard to read because there's a lot of wind and energy scaling on this side of the map, but I think red has more quality units out. Yeah, I'm really only seeing like a few tigers over here. I don't see this T2 lab is just now getting finished, so we'll have to see how effective these atomic bombers are. Where are the commanders at? There's one here, one there. So there's only 2 commanders left. All right, so let's turn this sound up a bit. And I'll leave you guys here for a moment. I am going to step away for just a minute, stretch my legs, but hopefully when we come back, the lobby's opened up. Someone yell at them to not start the game straight away if I'm not back in time. But we're gonna watch our man X Factor for a bit, and oh my gosh, is this game almost over? Oh man, trading an atomic bomber for 1 anti-air. I guess you kind of have to clear it out, but I'll never know. Okay, we have returned. Checking out on this game. Looks like the T2 air cons are out for X Factor, so he can start increasing his economy. Fusion is almost up, so that's really going to help out on this 14 wind speed map, especially given all these construction turrets he has. T2 army is out for Scouser, but there is a Tsar on the front line, and C3PO is really doing a nice job of recovering this bottom side of the map. I'm a bit worried though, because our Corbosaurus isn't producing out of this T2 lab, so if there was a bit more pressure here on the bottom side of the map, I'd say blue team would be in a bit better position, but man, despite all this, there's a big army advantage, or not a big, but 15% army value advantage for the blue team, but I guess a lot of that is in these air figs. T2 air figs. Oh my gosh, what is this? Ugh. T1 bombers, man, it feels bad. Yeah, I'm not sure how you stop this push. Oh my gosh, there's a nuke coming down here, but is that gonna finish in time? There was a Tsar. There is a Tsar. And I love nothing more than seeing Whistlers get absolutely eviscerated like this by the T2 army. So this little bastion of X Factor is gonna get taken out. All this build power and mexes are gonna go down. Some low mental player is calling for a resign. These Tigers could stop this, right? But they're really not in position against the Bulls. This could get a lot of damage. And luckily there's enough T1 bombers here to do nothing, so... Purple cannot help out. He made the T2 lab. Just make bulls, man. What are you doing? Go D-gun. Starlight getting bullied. Daedric. Hope I'm saying that right. Chimes in. Bull is the coolest unit in the game. It's very strong, man. The AoE is so good on this unit, really. I think it's a bit better than the Tiger. Tigers have a... Do they have more health, right? Was it shift space? No. Gosh, I always forget to bring up the key to bring up the unit card. Wait, Fiddler's in here? Everyone inactive AI, yeah, pretty much. As far as like the resigning vote goes, I can't be guilty of this myself at times, but I really think, man, like if you think the game is over and you want to resign, just resign and let someone take your stuff, man. Because like if you're not trying to find a way back into the game and you just want to like be low mental player and not try to win, you're really like shooting your team in the foot. Yadric. Okay, I'm glad I got that right. So, but this push is looking a little scary. 2 Tsars escorted by some Starlights. I thought there was some anti-air in this army. I guess it got cleaned up. There was, I don't even know where that T2 army went. Maybe it moved over here. But the Starlight is up. The nuke is almost charged. Oh my gosh, does this get up in time? Is there an anti-nuke? There it is. Okay. So I actually think nukes are really strong in 8v8s. I know you can, like, they're kind of easily, like, countered by making the anti-nuke, but you can find gaps in it, right? And it'll get value over time, right? It's not like it has to, like, shoot once and just make, like, devastating amounts of damage. No, it's like you're just going to get value, build up value with it over time. Like, just put a nuke right here, right? You take out, like, this army. Man, is the blue team like turning this around? Like suddenly, okay, now there's a bunch of Tigers over here. I'm just a bit worried for this little push in mid, but I guess the single pulsar is just gonna take that out. Here comes the nuke. Where is X Factor gonna shoot this? I'm thinking it's right here, but we'll have to see. Yeah, I was right. Takes out a lot of that T2 army. Really nice. T2 Bearcon, please. Okay, first nuke comes out. What is the 21 kills, right? I wish it would tell you like the metal value of that, but we'll just have to speculate. And it's almost halfway charged again, so another shot's gonna come out here soon. This fusion's turned online. Gonna get more of these advanced energy converters up. Gonna get our own anti-nuke over here, which, yeah, a little bit lacking on the anti-nuke, so I'm a bit worried. The T2 bombers come in, do nothing. The T1 bombers come in and do nothing because they get taken out by the T2 Fig, so. Wait, do turtles deal with tigers? Cobalt, that's really funny. He's a bar widget that hooks up an EEG helmet in the game and tracks brain activity, displaying it as air quotes mental bar next to M and E. Yeah, maybe that would be a good like way to like rate players. You know how you've seen like those like polygons, right, where it shows like macro, micro, like decision making. Just have like mental as one of the corners of the polygon to to rate players, but. Like the T3 gantry is up for our man C3BO. Maybe he wants to reclaim some of these solars now that he has a few fusions up. That's a little bit of metal. How much metal is that? I mean, 1,300. That's a decent amount. That's like half of a little less than half of a Razorback. But second nuke comes out, gets another 20 kills, and this game is going on. Am I in the lobby? Yeah, there I am. Okay. Yeah, C3BO is getting fed. Really nice. He needs to get a little more build power on this gantry, but he's still producing out of this T2 lab. Oh my gosh. The bed bug. Oh my, it takes out like half of the build power of this player, who's doing a decent job scaling actually, for an air player. For 15 OS air player, he's got his second APHIS up. And the red team suddenly is kind of getting bullied back from like the position they were in. What is that? Okay, I think there was some more bedbug exchanges coming out from both these players. The game's kind of slowing down a bit, but we can see the blue team's got a decent advantage now. Energy advantage in their favor. Looks like they have a metal income advantage. X Factor getting up more build power setup and a more of an APHIS farm. So yeah, second APHIS coming up online here for him. We have the Razorbacks out for C3BO. He's yet to kind of leverage those. Oh, did it? Okay, I might have missed that one. And this push could get shut down, man. These T2 point defenses are just so strong, but we'll have to see. That is a lot of bulls in the back. The mines get cleared through. There is a Tsar here, though, so that splash damage is going to really start catching up. Yeah, and look at this. 2,000 metal in static defense takes on like 6,000 metal army. Kind of crazy. Looks like that single Razorback ended up getting dealt with pretty swiftly. Next nuke comes out, gets a little bit more value. Yeah, and just over time, this is going to start getting more and more value, up to 72 kills on that nuke. Got a second anti-nuke up for X Factor. Oh, I guess he didn't ever build this one over here, but let's take a look at the main bases here. T1 Air coming out. Got a APHIS coming up for our man C3BO. Big T2 army pushing through mid here, and I'm not sure what's going to stop this. I guess this one Pulsar. Can't really run through here. There's a couple of... There's four... Bro, just walk these forward, please, man. Start getting value from those, but we'll have to see. All right, so now there's some Marauders. There's only really one place to push, and it's through this corridor right here, so we'll have to see if C3BO recognizes that. He should be able to know the extent of range on this Pulsar here. Man, these bulls just wreck this T1 army here. Yeah, looks like there's a few bulls coming up. Anu, man. A little bit of AFK. Inactive AI, as some might say. Oh, just now realizes he can degun this whole army, but this single Scorpion actually could end up dealing a lot of this. We'll have to see. Okay, it gets taken out pretty quick. I think this push might end up kind of petering out. There's a bunch of fiends coming up. Oh my god, there's so much going on. Looks like more of this push is coming through. 3 of these, or 4 Zars pushing through here. Looks like they're gonna get this commander. Yeah, so no deguns for you. Looks like X Factor is gonna get up some Scorpions in times to defend against this. Or Pit Bulls, rather. And the T2 air advantage actually is going towards the red team, so they do have air control right now. Should be able to start bombing some stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Looks like these mammoths making their way to kind of... yeah, it's kind of hilarious. Rowan Morris chiming in. They almost resign. Yeah, now there's like, you know, 10,000 reclaim right here. 23,000 reclaim, man. That can really even up this gap as far as metal produced, but like a T3 gantry out here for, I don't know what color this is. Like a greenish color? What is this color? It's like a moss. X Factor building back up the fig count. These Razorbacks, man. How are you going to stop this? If you all resign, maybe we win. We'll have to see how these light mines deal with the mammoths. Barely scratches them. This is one of my favorite units in the game, really. So strong. There should be a couple of charges here, yeah. I'm not sure how you can see the missile count. Let me use... Oh, okay, looks like he just shot a nuke over here. Kind of missed that. Yeah, 114 kills. Dear God, that was strong. A couple of Vanguards coming out here for C3PO. This unit, I can't say that I really like the model change. I think it looked a lot better with the 4 legs, but, you know, for some reason they thought to change that. And, like, what's going to stop these mammoths, right? There's, like, 5 mammoths here and nothing in the way. There's no T3. There's a couple of Vanguards, not really known for dealing with those units terribly well. Shiva's trying to go up against the Razorbacks. I don't think this is going to work out too well. Yeah, they're going to get taken out. Man, Bull's just making it all the way over to C3PO's base. I guess this might eventually get cleaned up, but if he gets on top of the build power, that could be a really big deal. And it looks like one of the mammoths went down, so these numbers are kind of getting thinned out. Another one goes down. And the memeiest unit of them all, the dragon, comes out. Oh my gosh, why are you calling for a resign, bro? It's so ridiculous. It's like T3 Gantry out here for X Factor, going for some Vanguards of his own. He's got this gaggle of T2 Aircons retaking mexes. And some tick spam starting. So another nuke launches. We'll have to see where this goes. I'm not really too keen. We'll see. Did an anti-nuke get taken out? No, it ain't. So that's going to get whiffed But it's still paid for itself, I'd say. 114 kills. I know a lot of that was T2 units, so surely that's gotten a lot of value. A second dragon is out. So this is going to do a really nice job holding off the 4. If he's able to send them up into this top lane. Oh. Oh my gosh, it's so good. 2 bedbugs almost kill 4 Shivas. I think this bedbug actually might take this one out. We'll have to see. It's so good. Yeah, I was gonna make that point a little bit earlier. Like keeping this T2 lab up with the T3 kind of gives you access to a lot of the like tools you'd need to support them, like the radar, the jammer, stuff to fight spam. So it can be good to kind of keep that online. This push is looking kind of scary, but there are 3 dragons here to kind of clean this up. Push in mid. Oh man, these Starlights are doing a lot of work right now. And really, I just think like man, I wish these players would like try and like retake these mexes. It's so important to get those T2 mexes back turned online when the game kind of spirals out of control like this. But 4 dragons now. One should get taken out fairly quickly. Oh my gosh, really? One of them does end up going down. There's another one that's very low health. And just one point about these units, when you do make those, I think it's important to actually get the air staging. What is it called? Air repair pad up. Because it's like free micro. Like the AI will just like pull those units back and repair them up for you. So X Factor traded out his air to deal with some of those dragons. There's still 5 on the board right now, so kind of a meme. And then we go back. What is this? What is this queue? 10 T2 figs for 1 dragon. I like that. And now we see this big push from C3BO in mid. He's got his own vanguards. He's got some Razorbacks. Yeah, really wise pulling those dragons back. Shiva's pulling up everywhere. Another Aphis going down for X Factor. Really strong macro out of this guy. So impressive to see. Another nuke goes off. Whiffs. Gets dodged. Yeah, nuke baited, right? Oh, there's another one almost ready. Yeah, I gotta say, I've been playing a lot more AV8s recently. Pretty fun format. I guess I was a little bit wrong about it back when I first started playing Bar. It was kind of like a 1v1 purist, maybe, something like that. But AV8s are a great way to learn the game. In some ways, there's a lot of like later on stuff that you don't get the experience with in 1v1s, which just makes AV8s very strong. But there's big push here for C3BO. It's probably gonna get shut down. There's 2 Pulsars here. There's a commander to D-gun. These dragons are going to get swiftly dealt with. Yeah, so what is that, like 20,000 metal down the drain? And the D-guns come out, so that push gets shut down. Yeah. So looks like blue team is just kind of building up this advantage. Now there's an even bigger reclaim field. There is a T2 army here to kind of deal with, but I think given the fact that there's some Shivas right here, a couple of Vanguards, should get dealt with. There's 2 Pulsars here still doing a lot of damage. Let's see these D-guns come out. Man, that's good. Dear God. Okay. And the tick spam factories are turned on as well, so yeah, I think it just like a lack of scaling here from C3BO is kind of costing him here. Doesn't have that Aphis farm turned on. It's like 5 Aphis is enough. 6. Excuse me, we're going up to more. Man, even some decent scaling here in the backline for Corbusaurus, who's still producing mammoths on repeat. These are not going to get dealt with, so this might be... This might be the nail in the coffin, actually. I don't know how you stop this push. Like, maybe Red gets some units down in position, but the dragons are just not going to cut it, really. Now that you have a few players going for air, there's like 1, T2, Air Lab, 2 T2 Air Labs. I think there's another one down here. 3 T2 Air Labs, yeah, so I think these dragons are going to get less and less utility as the game goes on. Especially if they're just sitting out in the front, completely unsupported. Wait, are Titans coming out? No, just Vanguards on repeat. Man, just move the Titans forward. Let me change this setting here. "62 kills on these 5 Starlights. Dear God, they're so strong, really. Vanguards are gonna get some value over time. There's a decent amount. Jeez, 10 Vanguards here. So decent army, but 38% army value advantage finally for the blue team. So yeah, how are you gonna stop this, man? Now the spam factories are turned online. Where are those at? There they are. So grunts coming out on repeat, escorting these mammoths here. 9 mammoths. Not sure how you quite deal with that, but looks like the blue team's in a pretty comfortable position. So I think this game actually might end pretty soon here. So it's been going on for a while, 43 minutes. After so many resign votes, somehow X Factor pulled it out. More nukes coming out here. 148 kills. And the Dragon's doing a good job of like kind of keeping this push at bay here, but I think it's just for a few seconds longer, and the blue team realizes that those are there, kind of stopping this game-ending push from ending the game. I mean, it's still not enough DPS to chew through these mammoth health. Looks like he's going to target these arbiters in the back line here. Those get absolutely roasted. It is a cool unit. I do like this unit, but I think it's just a little too expensive, to be honest. 10,000 metal for 2 of these. And they just get taken out so quickly by air. This huge wall of splits, or wall of ticks, coming in here. Gonna take out this forward anti-nuke. That could open up a little bit of the map. There's another one here that's getting built. Don't think that's going to be charged in time, actually. And yeah, somehow the ticks made it all the way to the back line, but do get cleaned up. Yeah, this push is going to get dealt with. There is a commander here waiting on the shore. Oh my gosh, those are so good. You gotta walk back and cloak, man. Yeah, C3BO taps out. The atomic bombers are online, so yeah, X Factor just doing his thing, man. He gets to the late game and kind of relies on that really nice macro to close the door. Looks like those mammoths were actually did end up getting cleaned up here, but taking out the other air player is going to end the game, so we'll see. Oof. And with those atomic bombs dropping, the opposing team resigns. Yeah, so just, man, the nukes are so good in AP8s, really. I know it wasn't like all-star this game, but I think just the threat and the threat and the value it can get over time. Like, games tend to go long. And things kind of stalemate, so really cool play to see. And we're back for it. Oh, Silver Ridge. Can't say I like this map. I don't understand why people do that. They're just, let's resign. I don't want to play flats. No one shows that. Rosetta time, right? Ah, can't say I like that map. We had only 8 resigned votes. Coochie chiming in. I can't say I really like Flats and Forest, but we've got a decent team. I think this is a little bit of a stronger team. I don't think the balance is quite good. Oh, got a message on Discord. Okay, last game. We'll play this one, end the stream, and then we'll go get some casting done. I've got some things lined up today, so we're going to get that taken care of. You guys can expect that on the channel here this upcoming week, so do me a favor, hit the like button. Show your support. It helps out a lot. It really does. YouTube algorithm is an unforgiving mistress. Can't let all the views go to Winter Gaming. And here we are on Flats and Forests. I think the secret to this map is you just run by. Just run by and get into the back lines. Because everyone just makes a forward lap, but we'll have to see what happens here. This is a decent spawn. We'll have to see. Oh, Coochie. Oh, I got moved to the other team. Oh, fuck. Wait, did I? No, it sorted it out. So this balance does seem a little bit better. Darth Revan sitting at a casual 39 OS. Probably like top. Maybe a couple months ago, I'd say he was like top 3, but now I'll just give him like top 5, something like that. Super strong player, obviously. Okay, Coochie's doing the 0 mech spawn, looks like. We'll come up here, I guess.
Choose your starting location.
Why not? We'll spawn here. See what happens. VDB. Back to playing the game. I guess he was moderated some time ago, so it's good to see him back online. And do we play Cortex here? We can start 0 mechs. I'll feed for 2 cons. Okay. It's interesting. I think, yeah, we'll just open vehicles here. It might not be, like, super optimal, but we'll see. 1, 2, 3. Just do 2 cons. And then move our commander forward. I don't know if we even need a forward lab. Yeah, I think BDB was moderated. I'm not sure exactly what it was for, but I think he is known for raging. I don't know. Maybe y'all can confirm that in the chat. Like,
Battle started.
We'll see. Okay, I need to turn this back on. Yeah. None of us are, you know, none of us rage, right? It's just the other guys. I do get angry at the game, but it's mostly like, I mean, obviously I play perfectly. It's everybody else who's around. So no, it happens, you know. It is what it is. But here we are. I don't really like this map, to be honest. It's just, ugh. Like one side ends up crumbling, and then you have to like, you know, convince everyone not to resign because, you know, half the map is, you know, controlled by, or I guess gone, wasted. Not good turning off the Mexus for a second there. I think we can get away with a third con. Let's try it. I just don't care. So we'll get this online. Should get our radar turned on soon. But, you know, who needs radar when you have scouts? So that fixes itself. VDB is going to defend himself against the ticks, which is nice. Please defend yourself. Okay. Who am I against? I don't know this player, but... Okay, we need to get another con out. Yep, things look good, I guess. Thank you. Try and get this con turret up. Might need to make a solar. We'll have to see how this shakes out. Kind of gotten away with a bit of greed here, actually, so kind of nice. We'll have to see.
Low power.
If that continues. Alright, we need to fix our E issues. This is not ideal. Oh. Incisors versus Grunt. The classic matchup. Oh, he didn't die. That's incredible.
commander destroyed. An allied commander has died. Enemy commander destroyed. An allied commander has died. Low power. T2 unit detected. Enemy commander destroyed.
See, where's this game at?
Enemy commander destroyed. An allied commander has died.
Okay, that looks really good. So we're getting our T2 up, which is nice. I should start making some...
Your commander is heavily damaged.
That's not good. We'll see. T1 armies over there. Who is that? Quex? I have no idea who that is. Okay, atomic bomber's out. That's really strong. So I guess we kind of got away with it, maybe? We'll see.
Enemy commander destroyed. commander destroyed.
GG.
Enemy commander destroyed. Enemy
Oh, that's
commander
Coochie, Jesus.
destroyed.
Yeah, you see, I've been seeing this more and more, like T2 air off of a T1 economy.
Battle ended.
Yeah, produce the most resources. Yeah. All right. That's the stream, guys. I got some matches to record, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not. And stay tuned for more this upcoming week. Should be releasing some stuff.